Old concrete pipes from Bangkok are being turned to artificial coral reefs off the coast of Rayong province in the latest move to conserve marine resources. Bangkok Governor Sukumband Paribatra recently presented 110 old concrete pipes to Rayong Somsak Suwan Sucharit. The two governors are joined by local officials and students releasing 50 sea turtles and other marine animals at Mae Lampong Beach. The Department of Marine and Coastal Resources and the Royal Thai Navy have participated in the artificial reef project organized as part of the celebration of Her Majesty the Queen's birthday anniversary. According to the Bangkok governor, the conversion of used pipes into artificial reefs is intended to promote the propagation of coral and marine lives. The 1.2-meter concrete pipes were removed from a water retention area in Bangkok's Prawit district in Bangkok's outskirts, which has now been turned into a recreational park. A villager in Chiang Mai's Sarapi district found strange brain-like mushrooms growing in her backyard, suspecting them as poisonous mushrooms. Nguyen Chan Sopa said she usually finds mushrooms sprouting from her backyard, which she uses for cooking. But these new mushrooms are different because they are big, about 9 centimeters wide, and look like brains. She pulled them out, but only to see them come back again. Afraid of being poisonous, she put a small basket over the mushrooms, waiting for experts to come for an inspection. Nguyen Chan noticed that no insects were eating them, so she suspected they might be poisonous. Her initial internet searches of the various mushroom types showed that these could be Gyromitra esculenta, a kind of poisonous mushroom. A female elephant found sick at an army base 2 months ago was released back into its natural habitat after given treatment to its full recovery. The wild jumbo, aged 7 to 8 years, was sick of chemical contamination and fell unconscious near a reservoir in Litu Ruachai Special Warfare Training Camp in Hua Hin, Prachuap Khiri Khan Province. Veterinarians from the Department of National Parks, Wildlife and Plant Conservation had undergone treatment for the elephant for 46 days. Residents of Hua Hin, officials and army officers joined the ceremony last Wednesday to return the elephant to the wild. She, now named Litu Ruachai after the training camp, is the first wild elephant to be treated and fully recovered in Thailand. The tracking device radio collar has been placed on Litu Ruachai for a veterinarian to follow its condition. After 2 elephants from Hua Hin Elephant Village escorted her back to the wild, the gathering crowd cheered in joy. The Dinh La Viet Group, or Vietnamese Communal House Group, was established on May 2014. Group members have different ages, professions or backgrounds, but they share the same interest of traditional culture, especially for communal houses. Besides running a page on Facebook, they also hold offline activities for their members. Tran Thi Kiem, Dr. Dinh Lang Viet Group member, said on Saturdays and Sundays they usually organize a picnic to explore the traditional culture remaining in villages around Hanoi. During the trips, they have found communal houses that have never been mentioned in any tours or in the media. She thinks their country and culture has many things to be proud of. Do Thi Tu Van, architect, Dinh Lang Viet Group member, said during the trips she finds out that they are coming from different backgrounds, share different perspectives and feelings on the same things. They learn a lot from new perspectives and share more love for the traditional heritage. She thinks this kind of activity will promote more preservation efforts. Nguyen Duc Bin, the founder of the Dinh Lang Viet Group, is a researcher on Vietnamese culture and art. He shared the reason why his group chose communal houses as their focus. Nguyen Duc Bin, founder, said why communal house, not pagoda or temple? The communal house is a unique cultural trait of the Vietnamese people. While the pagoda serves for religious purposes, the communal house serves the community and folk beliefs. According to Bin, the group will organize 2 exhibitions, publish books, and cooperate with local authorities in preservation efforts. They hope to inspire and spread love and responsibility for Vietnam's cultural heritage to a wider public. Vientiane man has discovered 40 silver-plated Buddha images in a paddy field in Hoang San village, Na Dai Tong district, Laos, inadvertently unearthing the objects while digging for crickets. The mysterious discovery was made on Sunday evening by Mr. Bupa. He found 40 Buddha images in a hole about 50 centimeters deep. The discovery also surprised members of the public, especially on social media, where images of the silver-plated Buddha images have gone viral. Mr. Bupa said he did not know what to do after unearthing the find. First, he rushed to the village and called his grandfather to collect the images and take them to the temple. He told archaeologists he was amazed to find so many relics in one hold and wasn't sure what to do next, so he called his grandfather for help. According to a technical official from the Heritage Department of MICT, they do not have any historical evidence to support this discovery in an area which was not previously known to have archaeological remains. The official assumed that the images were buried by people in the village during wartime or during the reigns of Chao Surya Vongsa and Chao Anong Vong. The official said all of the images are about 20 centimeters in height and consistent with other relics dating to the time of these kings. Archaeologists will continue to look for information and evidence about the origins of the relics, which are a significant find. Officials working together with Huangzhang village authorities have stored the images in the village temple while they proceed with registration of the unearthed relics. Pilgrims visit the newly unearthed remains of an ancient pagoda, which have been found in Tayat Tabin village in Natalin township of Tayawadi district in Myanmar. Discovered in February this year, the ancient pagoda is 100 yards north of the village. Along with it, ancient artifacts were also found by villagers while they dug soil for making brick. Administrator of Tayat Tabin village, Mien So, said they digged the farm to make bricks and he saw the shape of the pagoda in 4 feet depth, so he reported the find to the Historical Research Department in Pae. Officials from Historical Research Department from Pae Township made a field trip to the site. According to the researchers, the pagoda was built in Konimbang era over 200 years ago. Deputy Director of Historical Research Department, Zo Myo Kao, said they currently named the pagoda Pa Tau Mu. They found out that the Manu Tiha, or ancient mythical creature, nut spirit, and 2 lions were beside the pagoda. They are going to preserve it without sacrificing its original style, and it will be worthy in the traditional style. Pilgrims from near and far also visited the village to pay homage to this ancient pagoda. Pilgrim Tu Pang said he heard about this ancient pagoda and came here to pay homage, and also want to observe the ancient artifacts. It's really awesome and he is so proud of it. The abbot from the village monastery and local residents hope the pagoda will be restored while maintaining its original style. Dengue fever remains to be among the topmost diseases with high mortality rate. It strikes both the children and adult and has a high frequency in tropical countries like the Philippines and other ASEAN member states. To address this problem, an annual campaign was launched to combat the disease through information dissemination and other prevention strategies. Because of the country's dedication to ASEAN integration, the campaign was presented to Philippines' ASEAN neighbors who also expressed their support. Because of the country's dedication to the ASEAN integration, the campaign was presented to Philippines' ASEAN neighbors, who also expressed their support. This year marks the 5th year of ASEAN Dengue Day being held. It was held in Davao. One of the topics was about the decrease in reported cases of dengue in the Philippines.
Well, kung titignan natin yung mga number of cases na nakikita natin, pwede natin sabihin na nakakarating naman sa gusto natin iparating na mensahe sa mga tao. Like last year, 2014 was like more than 40% lower as compared with our cases in 2013. And for this year, although too early to say, although may mga areas na nag-report na bahagyang pagtaas, but basically, marami pa ring area na nag-report ng pagbaba ng bilang ng kaso. Tuloy-tuloy yung kampanya natin, advocacy, to make them realize na it can actually make a comeback. Hindi pa natin pwede sabihin na na-solve na yung problema, is still there. Pwede pa rin tumaas ang bilang. So what we're doing now is really to make the people realize that dengue is still a threat that we need really to address. DepEd kasama natin dito. This would not have been possible as well without the DILG kasi kung titingnan natin, puro mga local government units naman nandito. Plus of course, may iba pa tayong partners sa mga private partners din na tumutulong sa ating mga ginagawa. DOST is also there para tulungan tayo patuloy na mag-aral kung ano yung mga pwede pang gawin laban sa dengue.
Despite the decrease in reported cases of dengue, the Department of Health continuously promote awareness and prevention, thus encouraging the public to abide with the rules on dengue prevention. Also, it is pleasing to know that aside from DOH, other government agencies support and participate in the campaign against the deadly disease. Included in this is the initiation of 4 o'clock habit.
Ang 4 o'clock habit kasi basically titignan natin, ang gusto natin mangyari, yung parang stoplight, red, green at yellow, at talaga may ibig sabihin ng bawat isa doon. So at 4 o'clock, ang gusto namin mangyari, stop, look and listen. You stop at 4 o'clock, you look into your surrounding, you look, check into your surrounding, look for containers na may mga clean and stagnant water. If you don't need them, you can dispose them. If you need them pa, itabi mo lang na wala talagang pag-iipunan ng tubig. And of course, listen. Mga advisories, mga health workers, mga barangay natin para mabigyan tayo ng guidance kung ano mga pwedeng gawin. Because we believe na hindi pwedeng Department of Health lang ito. Kung titignan natin ang mensahe natin, puro community. Kasi mag-emanate lahat ng effort sa community kasi.
The event also highlighted the announcement of good news about the nearing release of anti-dengue vaccine to the public. The ASEAN Dengue Day is not just about fora and press conferences. There were also poster-making contests which were conducted, and the Indak was also celebrated. This is an effort of DOH to spread awareness on dengue prevention in schools. The dancing of the students from different schools heightens participation. This program was started by the former DOH spokesperson, Dr. Eric Tayak.
In terms of production and manufacturing, the vaccine is available na in Q4 of this year from France. But then the countries has to rely on the registration, the product licensing, bago to madala sa country. So sana mai-register na natin na maaga, but of course that will depend on our health authorities